Thank you very much. And first of all, may I say congratulations to the Honorable Prime Minister of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina, whom I had the pleasure of meeting in March 2021 when we visited your country for the 100th birth anniversary and celebrations of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. And we thank you for your hospitality at that time and your leadership to convene this meeting today. I'm also pleased to participate at the Climate Vulnerable Forum and make a few remarks as one of the finance ministers forum, which I think is very timely. We are in the midst of a great crisis of the world created by the pandemic and also aggravated by the climate challenges. And in that context, the world now needs financing methods that would provide the support to these countries that are affected and also worldwide to have a system where all these countries could benefit by finances, particularly in the case of countries which are suffering as a result of these twin complications. We must understand that those who would suffer most would be the poor if there are complications that arise in economies that have been devastated by the twin effects of both the pandemic and the climate change. So in that situation, we must not allow the macro fundamentals of a country to suffer. We mustn't allow growth to decline. We mustn't allow destabilization to occur in those countries. So the instruments that we use should be such that those would enable these countries to face up to these situations with confidence as well as in a sustainable manner. As was mentioned by the Honorable Alok Sharma from the UK, these recovery methods must be imaginative as well as innovative. The current processes that have been put in place by the IMF, where they are increasing the SDRs by around $650 billion, is welcome. And I think these measures should have even been done earlier and not as late as it is being done now. A universal problem needs a universal solution. It needs a response which is in line with the nature of the crisis as well. And as the World Bank Group President David Malpass also mentioned, the financial institutions must now search for solutions which are universal in nature. I would like to suggest that as a measure of ensuring liquidity, the major financial institutions of the world, the AIB, the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, should consider having a moratorium of sorts that would enable all the countries to postpone their payments to those institutions by at least 1 year. If you do that, that would allow those countries to retain their liquidity, and that would be very, very helpful to them to tide over this crisis and to make ends meet for the future. So I would like to see countries, especially the market access countries, which have been hitherto accessing the markets, to be provided with facilities of this nature, so that the additional liquidity that it would provide them would enable them to move forward with confidence and with stability. So I would like to urge the global community to look at these kinds of instruments and to go forward so that they can truly be of assistance to these countries in a global sense. It is not enough to make statements. It is necessary for us to take actions that would assist them to tide over this difficulty and crisis. And I'm sure if that is done, many would be the country that would benefit by such instances. Thank you to all of you for providing me this opportunity, and I appreciate the initiative taken by all of you for having a forum of this nature. Thank you.